Yo, welcome back to another one. Today we're going over my desk setup for 2022, and at the end of the day, this is basically everything I've been using probably for the past couple of months now. And as you can see, I used to have a monitor here, but now it's gone. So we'll get into all those changes that I have. And I know it's March, but I figured I would make one of these too. Also, at the end of this, I'm gonna figure out how I go from my work PC to my gaming PC with a little switchable button. So stay tuned for that. Let's get going. So first off, it's this fully Jarvis desk right here. It's a nice bamboo top with some white metal legs, and I've had this since the start of COVID, went back in 2019, and it's been a great sit-stand desk for sure. I picked it off primarily due to the push programmable button, but I have a lot more to talk about that in the video that I will link down in the descriptions below. I've done a full review on it. The next item that I have is the monitor over here. It's a Legion Lenovo Y27Q. I use this primarily for my work setup as I'm a programmer, so it's good for clarity for text at a 1440p resolution, but as well it has a very high refresh rate at 165 Hz for gaming when I play StarCraft 2 or some FPS when I get a chance to. It also has 10-bit, so it's good for also color accuracy too, and I've done a video review on it as well, and I will link all these descriptions and videos down in the comments below. So I've had this chair for probably, I'd say 10 years now. This is a Herman Miller Aeon, I forget the exact name of it, but I'll link it over here. But it's the one with the mesh bottom and the mesh backing. It's got great lumbar support. Arms are interchangeable. You can move them up and down, so that's very nice. I think eventually I do want to pick up a headrest so I could lean back a little bit more. It's got good tilt, you know, it rolls. It's basically it's a very good office chair. And I know they are expensive brand new, but definitely check out Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, as I have seen people pick them up for at least half off. As there's one back over here, we picked it up used, half off. So, and the guy was able to willingly let it go for $400. So that's definitely nice. So check out your local inventory. Now for my work setup. I have a MacBook over here, and this was provided to me by work. It's a 2019 MacBook Pro running an i9 and 32 gigabytes of RAM. I'm not going to say too much about it because it's just utilized for programming and running a lot of my software development. Oh, also, I guess it's got a Radeon Pro 5500M if I want to game on it, but it's a work laptop. And then going from my work laptop to my personal PC, down here, it's tucked away. We'll talk a little bit about some of the other peripherals that I have, how I manage that. But it's a custom PC that I built on my own at the start of the pandemic. And it's a small form factor case. It's an NR200P rocking a 5900X with a 3080 Ti currently. Done a lot of videos about it before in the past at the NR200. I have a huge love for the folks in the SFF PC community, utilizing the most space and efficiency. So first off, I have moved on from the Drovo Excalibur to the GMMK Pro by Glorious. As you can see right here, Glorious. 10 keyless keyboard, TKL. A little bit compact. I like having the function keys. I love having the arrow clusters as well as the sorry, there's a dog that ran by. But I definitely love this little knob here. That's the best part about it. And the software to make the lights glow, that's pretty cool too. Next up is the mouse. It's the MX Master 2S from Logitech. I've had this for over 5 years now. It's my first work mouse, I'd say. It's very good for productivity. It's got a side wheel to scrolling left and right for long Excel files, as well as a nice vertical wheel as well, and a free wheel where it lets you kind of scroll endlessly for those big JavaScript TypeScript files that I have sometimes. And then now for the headphones. So I got two pairs of headphones I normally use. First pair of headphones that I normally use is the AirPods Pro. They're pretty handy. They work very nicely with the MacBook, obviously, and I have an iPhone, so not too much to say about it. But the big star of the show would be the Sony's right here. This is the WH-XM2s. I got these a long time ago. I'd say I've had this pair for probably about 3 or 4 years now. They work very nice. They're very comfortable for long sessions of programming, as well as just watching YouTube, Netflix, and it's got active noise canceling. And I've used these on Zoom meetings as well, and there's no complaints from my team members. Onto some additional peripherals, I have a Logitech webcam. This is a C920S. It's got a nice little security screen, so I don't feel like Big Brother's watching me all the time. And then I have a Asus monitor arm. Provides nice ambient lighting for when I'm working late at night, as well as when I'm having late gaming sessions. And then beyond that, some additional extra fun items. We have a wireless charging port over here, obviously for the AirPods Pro, as well as putting my phone on here. It's the IBIS wireless charger. I've had this for a while now, but I can't seem to charge my iPhone or my AirPods Pro at the same time. So maybe it's just better to stick with a single charging unit instead. And then another fun item I have is this backlight. Some ambiance lighting provided as well, and it also syncs up to audio too. As you can see, it's reacting to my voice. To round out, the last interesting item that I have on my desk is this not Grove made MacBook holder. This is custom made from a family member. It's pretty sleek, it's nice, I really love it. It's got a nice felt on the inside, acrylic on the bottom, and it holds my MacBook. I told him about this. I showed him the Grove Made page, and he's like, "What? They're like $100 each." And so he helped me make one. So definitely shout out to my uncle for that one. Oh, about the PC. So as you can see, it's not on the desk. So it's actually on a little bracket that holds my PC, and it's nice because it keeps my feet warm when it is cold, and I'm utilizing it during the winter time. Doubles as a mount for my headsets as well, so like I can hang this there if I don't want to hang this here, right? If I don't want to hang the headset over here, and this case sometimes I just hang on the edge too as well with my gaming headset. Speaking of gaming, so I talked about this switchable button. It's a USB switch essentially that I go from having one keyboard, one mouse, and I'm able to have a switchable button underneath the desk, right? I double-sided tape to the bottom of this so it's all hidden. And with the click of the button, I can swap over to it instantly. So as you can see right now, right? If I type some random mumble jumble stuff on here, right? It works. But then as soon as I click a button down here, test, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now that we're back, had to quit out of the program because the switch does control the microphone as well. So with all that being said, I'm able to use one keyboard for both my work PC and my personal PC as well. So that's pretty nice. As for the peripherals that I have for when I'm gaming though, I have this HyperX Cloud wireless gaming headset. I've had this for at least, I'd say 3 or 4 years now, and it works pretty nice. I have a little USB that plugs into the back of this, so I don't have any audio issues or latency issues, as it's just right up here, and that just kind of hangs on the side of the case. And then I have the glorious Model D. It's been pretty great. I've had this also for at least 3 or 4 years now, so definitely I can recommend all that as well. That's pretty much it. That's my setup for 2022 currently, and I don't have any plans on changing it as of right now, but if I do pick up some new stuff, I definitely will go into reviewing it for you guys too. And if you enjoyed this content, or if you like what I have on my setup, or if you have any questions about my setup, even the PC itself, I'll drop a couple videos down below. And ultimately in the end, your workspace is your own, so definitely make it comfortable, efficient, and impactful throughout your day. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.